Coach, gritty, hard-fought win tonight. We've talked all week about how it's a unique setup that we had this week, sort of a soccer's doubleheader, if you will. Talk a little bit about tonight and what it took to pull the win out.
Well, first, I just want to say I'm really proud and happy for the guys. We've been really close for a while now, and they gritted one out tonight, so I'm really proud. Marcelo scores a great corner off of Simon's corner kick, and I'm happy for them. But you know what? To take points away from One Knox, I mean, I don't know if you guys watched them sub on, but everybody they subbed on was an improvement. So I was really proud. The guys gutted it out.
Special moment between you and Simon on the sideline right after his corner. And a quick moment with Mika as well. Talk a little bit about what you've seen from him all year and what he brought tonight.
Well, first, Mika Elivara has done an incredible job with IDPs with players, guys like Johnny Bolaños and Ethan Bryant that have moved on. Simon Fitch has grown exponentially as a player out of ECU playing for us, and Mika's been a big part of that. Simon understands the grit and the fight and the part that we really need as a foundation. It was good. He was happy that it happened because we've been working on it.
The whole back line tonight, from Sneddon, Griffin, and Beckett, the three young guys, to the vets that accompanied them, and Simon and Marcelo, and Dak as well. Talk a little bit about what you saw from them, what needed to be seen.
Well, let's not BS here, man. How many professional soccer teams are starting 3 teenagers? You say whatever you want. Everybody's moans, but at the end of the day, 3 teenagers got it done tonight, and it's awesome. It means the developmental pathway is happening here, and they've done a great job. So I thought Clyde worked hard to get things done. Simon, obviously, Marcelo was a stud, scored a goal. So I'm happy for them. I'm happy we got a clean sheet.
Darren, first of all, I know you're excited because of what this team was able to do tonight, get a home win. Can you just talk about the complete 180 change from Wednesday's performance to tonight's performance, especially in the midfield and defensively?
Yeah, 180, it's an interesting comment, not in a bad way. I don't think that we played poorly on Wednesday. I just think that we had moments where we made mistakes and they punished us for them and we didn't punish them. I don't think it was a 2-0 game. Stead makes a great save on the penalty. We just got to finish our chances. Tonight, Marcelo found it, and the guys found a way to not make that mistake and clear things away. So I think we've been slowly headed towards the positive, and I think we saw the best of it tonight.
Tonight's performance, you guys cleared off so many. I lost kind of how many headers you guys won inside the box. Yeah. How proud are you to see you guys being so confident in those headers and redirecting those balls out and having One Knox restart attacks over and over again?
I'll tell you, not every painting's a Picasso, if you like Picassos. Sometimes you got to throw the paint against the wall and see what it looks like. Sometimes it turns into something good, and that was tonight.
And obviously tonight's win, you guys get a much extended break, don't come back to September 3rd, play Westchester, and then get a little bit break after that. How excited are you? I mean, you talked about it before, about getting this team just get some rest and some training in.
I'm not excited. I wish we were playing on Wednesday again. It takes a long time to build a foundation, and we've had a struggle this year, and I'm not making excuses at all, but when you have 5 or 6 guys that start that are not in the lineup, it's hard to get succinct, right? Even tonight, you have guys like Addy and Darwin, they can't play 90 minutes. Like, they're getting closer. I wish we had a game sooner, but you know what? We'll get ready for Westchester.
All right, Marcelo, hard-fought battle tonight. Just take us through the night, what you guys came in as a back line with your goals and kind of how it went.
Yeah, so obviously Wednesday night, pretty open defensively. We got punished for 2 goals and pretty open, and a couple more chances that we conceded. So went to a back 3 with mostly a back 5. Just wanted to win our duels, and then took pride in defending a lot more clearances, like you said. I overheard you talking to Darren, a lot more clearances in the box, and just taking pride in your 1v1 matchup. Obviously nice to get a goal, but at the end of the day, we defended and we kept a clean sheet. So that's the most important part as a defender.
You and Simon have been working together on the back line, so to work together in the attack in that moment. Talk a little bit about that, how that felt.
Yeah, great ball. I wouldn't be able to score if he didn't put it in my head. So he did the hard part. I just redirected it onto goal. So just working on timing in practice, working on those corners. He's been delivering them great. So that was a timing connection right there.
Marcelo, tonight, how important was it for you guys to win those open headers inside the box to have One Knox redirect, start over attacks over and over again?
Yeah, once you build momentum and you start building 1 or 2 clearances and you start winning your individual battle, it's pretty contagious to the rest of the group. So everybody does their job, and like they did tonight, everybody won their battles. It starts to feed positivity in the whole group, and once the clean sheet keeps going more and more, you start building more confidence as the game goes on.
Obviously, you guys have a nice long break coming up. You guys come back on the 3rd on the road against Westchester. How forward are you guys looking forward to having that break, get everyone back to training and move on from there?
Yeah, the break's obviously good, but you want to build on that momentum. You maybe want to play a little bit sooner, maybe in a week, not 10 days. But just looking forward to getting everybody back healthy and another 8 or 9, 10 days of training before the Westchester game and getting everybody ready to go for another important 3 points.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're good.
This is obviously, your first interview since you're signing here. In your time here at Richmond, what has impressed you the most, not only about the Richmond Crickets organization, but also the fans?
Yeah, you said it first. It's the fans. The fans make the club, so 100%. It's you guys are the heartbeat of the team, and without you guys showing up, it's tough to get motivated on certain game nights. I've been in stadiums where there's 10 people, and you don't want to really play as much. And when you have fans in the corner cheering you on, and obviously when we give you guys a much deserved win, it's a huge boost. Big difference.
Hey James, interesting setup we had these back-to-back games, closest thing. Soccer's doubleheader, if you will. Talk about pulling a clean sheet out of the second leg of this tonight.
Yeah, no, I think it was really important after the result on Wednesday that we bounced back and showed that we are capable of pulling out and grinding out those kinds of results. So I think everybody was really happy, even though it was a crazy setup to be able to come out on top the second time.
Talk a little bit about leading the back line tonight. Obviously, you've got Griffin and Beckett there with you, who obviously the three of you came up together, but also Lage, Heidi, and Simon Fitch. Just talk about your communication with them and how that's gone.
Yeah, I think it's been good. I thought that we did a really good job of staying compact and staying sturdy tonight and bending but not breaking. So then we can't do that without each other covering and coming up big when we need them. So yeah, that's an important piece of it.
I want to ask you this question. How impressed are you tonight with the guys closing out, winning headers, all that stuff defensively?
Yeah, that's so important because we were in our own half for the last 30 minutes tonight. So you need guys that are willing to do the running, willing to get stuck in, make those extra sprints. So yeah, that stuff is massive in getting results. So.
Obviously, I actually want to ask you the same question. How do you take a result like this with the break that you guys have and keep building on that momentum with the running and the season coming almost to an end?
Yeah, I think we've had, 4 games in the past 2 weeks, so it's been kind of bang-bang. So it'll be nice to get a quick break and then go back against Westchester. So it'll be nice to have a full week of training, build on some of the things we found out tonight, and keep going and push on towards playoffs.
Was there any save out there tonight that you made that you go back and be like, all right, that's a real distance?
I liked the one off the header in the second half. I haven't watched it back yet, but yeah, that one felt good in the moment.
Hey Jack, we talked earlier in the week, really unique setup this week. You said specifically, not often that you get a kind of doubleheader like this. Talk a little bit about getting out the second leg.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were able to take some of the things that we did well and didn't do well on Wednesday and really execute and change the things that we needed to do. I think you guys saw from the first 20 minutes we were on the front foot, pressing them. Played a little bit of a different way, a different formation today compared to Wednesday. But we knew how important this game was, not only for City, but for the table itself. And to get 3 points at home after the midweek that we had is everything that we were looking to do. So I'm happy for the boys. I'm happy for everybody. The stadium was proper buzzing at the end of it. So good to get 3 at home for sure.
Talk a little bit about what was your message to the guys kind of going into tonight. It's obviously been a busy week.
Yeah, I mean, it starts with one game of 3 points. That's the only way to chip out at it. We know where we stand, and we know that if we just execute 45 minutes, 45 minutes, 45 minutes, 45 minutes, that's a positive for us. If we continue to take games half by half, even 25 minutes by 25 minutes, we break the game down simpler for us. We get through it. Like you saw the last 20 minutes there, it wasn't pretty, but that's the dogs that we have here. We saw it out, 1-0 win. Yeah, I mean, looking back at the week, I think finishing here with a 1-0 win, it's a big positive for us going forward. We got 10 days now to get prepped for Westchester, and that's already on the forefront of our minds.
How impressed were you tonight? Obviously, at the end of this game, there were multiple guys waving their hands at the crowd. It kind of felt like the pressure valve has been released and guys were able to show their true emotions. How important do you think that was tonight?
Yeah, I think we got that goal. Marcelo, big header. Simon, great ball. And then feeding off the crowd. I mean, this is City Stadium, man. Like, if you're not going to feed off of the stadium here, like, you're not going to feed off of many other places you play in League One. So yeah, like, I think it was good. Like, I think you put it perfectly, honestly. Like, some guys were able to show their true colors. Clyde was clapping it up. Kirkland, bunch of guys really getting the crowd into it, and they gave it right back. So that's the energy that we love here.
You already mentioned you guys got a 10-day break coming up with Westchester, and then a little miniature break coming up after that. How important is it to make sure guys stay at the level that we saw tonight with the defensive performance, clearing the headers, clean sheet, being really stifling outside of the box?
Yeah.
And keep that positive momentum going forward.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to take the next day or two off, get the bodies recovered after a long week, and then, like I said, it's right back to it. We'll break down the film, see the positives, see the negatives, see where we can, you know, execute better, look at Westchester, see the things that they do well, that they don't do well, and see if we can, you know, implement a game plan that goes and gets 3 points up there.